Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Hate Action 52. This will be part 2 of what will hopefully be a 2-part series, because if I don't finish it in this video, I will end up having to off myself, as I've threatened to do in the past couple of videos. Make a selection. Make your selection now. Don't mind if I do. So remember, we got all the way up to Rocket Jockey last time, the Dr. Strangelove shooter. Now we'll go on to Non-Human. This is one of the few I remember from the game because it just looks so absurd. It seems like Non-Human was really a pretty good title for it because I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm pretty sure my guy is a paper airplane, and I'm fighting against flying pancakes. I don't even think we need to talk about those guys wearing the purple sunglasses down there on the bottom. Let's give that one more try. So this is pretty much exactly the goddamn same as Ooze, at least in the jumping mechanic, but I have no idea whatsoever what's going on here. It's pretty clear that the jumping is unbelievably broken in this game. You can see I'm landing on these Tetris blocks, but I still can't seem to actually get any hit detection there, so I just fall right through. On the other hand, for the most part, I can pretty much just walk over these platforms at the very beginning, all the way to there, and it's totally fine. But of course, if you land on something that's supposed to be solid, you fall right through, and obviously part of that is because the Ooze jumping is just so fucking horrible. Let's see if we can get a little bit further in this, see if things get a little bit more sensical. I'm pretty confident that they won't. Oh man, that fucking sausage patty for McDonald's there pretty much ruined me. There we go. Now, you know, this is one of the most, Jesus Christ, one of the most appropriately, or apt titled games in the entire collection, because that is seriously non-fucking human. 28, Crybaby. In this point, it's almost like the game is mocking you. Like, come on, baby. What, you gonna cry? You gonna cry? Oh, so this actually is a Crybaby. I guess I'm urinating on these things. I'm not really sure what to do in this one. Oh, I can climb up on furniture, okay. Oh, and I died because I fell off the second shelf. This apartment needs some serious baby proofing. Okay, I'm stuck in the floor. So we're gonna urinate on the baby. Oh, you know what, I'm probably shooting a bottle at it, that makes sense. So, I guess, you know, if there's two types of games at Action 52, it's space shooters, and then games like this, like Chill Out, and I forget the other one, French Chef, French Baker, that's the one, where you just kind of climb from level to level shooting things, trying to rack up a high score. This one, it's playable, but there's really not anything remarkable about it. I mean, what am I fighting here? It looks like that's onions, and then we've got, I don't know, a man here in a white coat who's trying to take me away to the hospital. And maybe that's the mythology behind this game. We've got these private detectives in the bowler hats, and then these, you know, white coats trying to take us... I fell off the shelf again. Trying to take us away, because by this point we've probably gotten a little bit crazy playing this game. Let's go back to the main menu. We're down into slashers. I wonder what this game could be. Oh, it's a Ninja Gaiden or something. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is a punch, or I'm really not sure what this is. I guess that's a kick. B is a kick. I just keep getting randomly stopped here as I'm walking. Alright. Okay, this is the same big-titted bimbo that we had in another game. I forgot what one it is, though. Seriously, I could... Whenever an enemy comes onto the screen, I can't move forward anymore. It's very unusual. So I guess we just engage in these fuck fights here until someone dies. Pretty heady combat here. Really deep combat system. I can't believe that the game just stops you as soon as there's an enemy on the screen. It must be some kind of safeguard so that you don't, you know, bring other enemies in, but it seems so foolish. I'm not sure how long I can continue with this because I am actually not losing any health and I'm just mashing on the A button as soon as I see anybody, and it seems to be working out pretty effectively. Slashers, you know, a game with hand-to-hand combat. Probably could have thought of a better name for that. But I digress. If that was the only thing plaguing this game, then we'd be lucky, but unfortunately it's not. I'm hoping that this game has some mercy and actually has an ending to this level. Otherwise, I will just continue ad infinitum until I'm an old man who's wasted his life playing Action 52 for the internet. Jesus, like seriously, this is probably the longest roof in the city. I'm on top of fucking... I can't even tell. It's just a long building, okay? Stop asking me questions. I'm gonna give this maybe 2 more enemies. We'll count this enemy number 1. Defeated. Enemy number 2. Oh, it looks like the scenery's changed a little bit, so I'll go forward just a little bit more. Oh, I got to the end of the level. And now we're on the street. What's up with that? Again, just get more of the fucking same. Okay. Let's exit out of slashers. Slashers, nothing remarkable there. Crazy shuffle. Crazy souffle. What do we got here in the crazy shuffle? I'm a minnow. Well, certainly crazy, I'll give it that. I have no idea. Okay, don't touch the walls. I guess that's how you die. Or there's a time limit? I can't really tell what the hell's going on. Or how I beat... Just exploded again for no reason. Or like how I'm... Finish the level? Do I kill all of these alien creatures? No, they don't even hurt me, apparently. Only one life left, thank God. Here we go. Let's murder this guy. Oh, Jesus, he's unhittable. And I got... Oh, I got through to level 2 somehow. And level 2 is really where the game changes drastically, as you can see. Now we've got 2 different types of enemies. Game over. Thank fucking God. Fuzz Power. Oh, man. Oh, I remember this one. Okay, I'm a foot, and I can roll into a ball, and I can jump. It's got the same jumping mechanic as Ooze, which is probably my most uttered sentence so far in these videos. I'm fighting against hair dryers because, you know, why not? Now I have no hair. This is actually what I look like in real life. I gotta guess the... Oh, don't get hit by the wind. That'll kill you. So I guess we want to keep our fuzz. This is a game about a guy who's, like, joined the military. And they're like, dude, you gotta cut your hair. And he's like, no way, man. That's my entire identity. I like to look for symbolism in these games, because it's the only thing that keeps me going, is the idea that the designers behind these games had some kind of great mythology in mind, and it just didn't work out for them. They fell in with the wrong company. Oh, I actually made it past those guys, okay. Jeez, you know what they say about guys with big feet, right? Huge fucking noses. Fuzz Power. Shooting Gallery, okay, this one. I seem to remember this one as being one of the most boring ones in the entire game. Yep, just... shooting these things. I don't think I have any ammunition. I don't think they can come down here and kill me. And if I fire rapidly, no enemies appear on screen. Fantastic. So Shooting Gallery is basically the same as, what was that one? Jupiter Satellite or Jupiter Squad. I can't remember. But, Shooting Gallery. That was it. What a waste. What was it? Jupiter Scope. Oh, of course. How could I forget? Lollipops. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, well, they didn't lie about this one. I'm a spaceman. I look kind of like one of the Wonder Twins, holding a lollipop fighting crumpled up pieces of paper. If you use your lollipop in midair, you freeze. I wonder if I can use that to travel long distances. Let's see. Well, I can't even... You jump to get up the ladders. Fantastic. You can use that to do super long jumps. So, yeah. Why does this guy hate pieces of paper so much? I mean, I can understand the space spiders, but the just crumpled up pieces of paper doesn't make any sense to me. Fighting these purple smiley faces. Again, my Junkyard Wars analogy I think holds up pretty well. So let's just walk to the right here, see if Lollipops ever picks up. See if things start to pop in this game. I doubt it. Great soundtrack too, right? Just sounds like random electrical noise. Do I have to go up those ladders at some point to make the level progress? It seems like I'm just doing the same thing over and over here. And which, the same thing of course, is playing a shitty game and commenting about it. Oh, the Space Spider got me. What a goddamn shame. You know, though I think 1,800 points, that's one of my highest scores in Action 52 so far. Maybe I did a little bit better in Dambusters. Let's go back to the main. You know what, I could take a look at Dambusters again. I just want to hear the soundtrack. Like I say, it really brings you up, right? Alright, that's enough of that. I feel rejuvenated. Evil Empire. It's gotta be a space shooter. Nope. Evil Empire, I guess I'm fighting against the Indians? Or the Russians? I can't really tell with those onion bulb buildings, but, you know, considering the era that this game came out, probably the Russians, although I'm kind of worried about those guys with super long tongues down there. Luckily I can shoot them when they explode in a pile of dung. Oh, there's no way I could... It's got ooze jumping! God damn it. Oh, they're on a magic carpet or something. Oh, that's chintzy. So this is another chill-out style game. Chill-out French Baker, and, what was that one? Crybaby, yeah. Pretty much all in exactly the same vein. I guess I'm just trying to get a high score here. Let's go over here and climb on these chains. Are those chains or ladders? It's gotta be chains. What do you think the over-under is that I can actually get up here without dying? Almost 0, right? Yeah, actually totally 0. Let's go to the other side. Oh, I forgot that... Yeah, alright. Whatever. Evil Empire. Oh, sombreros. Oh, this looks exactly like that. Wow, this looks exactly like that space shooter that we had earlier. We've got this like black and white road, and then everything else is fucking incomprehensible graphic nonsense. Picking up these sombreros here in the ground, I guess, is a pretty apt name for the game, although they look more like witches' hats. Trying to shoot all these cars. I can't even think of a potential backstory for this one. When I shoot those cars, they explode into a power-up called Die, apparently. Now we're crossing the road here. This is where the game intersects with Dambusters. Hey, what's up, buddy? Picking up some sombreros, avoiding those sombrero guys. Just kind of walking aimlessly down the road. This is Action 52's version of Desert Bus, I suppose. You know, I pick up those sombreros. I'm not getting any points. What's up with that? So am I shooting a gun? Am I shooting Hadokens? Oh, what could the backstory here be? I don't know. Maybe I'm like a Mexican version of the Incredible Hulk. Only I can shoot fireballs out of my hands. So the government is like, we gotta stop him. Send every truck we have to run him over. And this guy's just like, no thanks. And then these guys on the side are like spectators cheering me on, or bounty hunters trying to... I don't know. Sombreros. Level 2, I was about to quit, but then how could I quit now, having just gotten to level 2? We're picking up handkerchiefs this time, or bonnets, I suppose. Sombreros. Sombreros. What more can one say? Let's exit out of this one. Sombreros didn't have a whole lot to offer. And then Storm over D. Storm over the desert. So obviously that is Saddam Hussein there. Wow, almost forgotten his name. So I'm in his white tank here. Saddam Hussein, whose favorite color is pink, was hanging down there in the pink tank. Oh no, wait, never mind. He's just kind of walking there, waiting to get killed. He's got... Watch out, some of those are lookalikes. They're innocent men. So this is basically the same as that game we played earlier, Fire Breathers. Actually, that's game number 1. Except, this time we're using tanks, and the enemy AI actually shoots a little bit. This one's, I guess, kind of interesting as a relic of history, because, I mean, nobody talks about Desert Storm that much anymore, although I guess there is a war going on in Iraq and Afghanistan right now. This game kind of has renewed relevance, but in any case. I like those pink tanks. They're the standard issue for the Iraqi army. Anyway. That was Storm over the Desert. Clearly meant to have a little bit more story behind it than it actually got. And thank fucking God we're on the last page here. Let's move on to MASH Men. This is all about the TV show. Alright, so this is exactly the same as Fuzz, I guess, or Fuzz Power, but our guy doesn't have any hair. Can I shoot things? Do I have a power that I can sneeze on them? Or I just walk into them and then this causes me to get killed? I guess I'm just supposed to jump over these enemies because I don't really have any attacks. Oh, you know what? I probably have to jump on them, Mario style. Yeah, that seems right. Are those power-ups? I can't tell. I'm just Goomba stomping these fools. Oh, that was a spike! Ah, okay, you know, I think I've gotten it. Step on the enemies, walk into the spikes. Strange, but it's okay. If that's actually the entire scope of the strategy in this game, then shit's gonna be real goddamn easy. Jump on these guys. Jump on these guys. Walk into the spike. Oh, no, I guess not. Game over. No real idea what went on there. I guess I was mashing people, and I was a man. Let's go with They Came. The jokes are just too easy for that one, aren't they? Alright, Space Shooter. Got some power-ups here. Oh, man. This purple stuff... I'm so exasperated. The purple stuff kills you? I thought I drove over it earlier. So we're fighting against those lobsters that we were in, like, G-Force Fighter, or whatever. I've forgotten. There's so many space shooters. If anyone's keeping track, let me know in the comments how many space shooters this is. I'm pretty sure this is, like, 13 or 14. And we're gonna be done with that. Laser League! Laser with a Z! Could be interesting. Oh, it's another space shooter. Okay, and we got this, I don't know, stopwatch on our back or something just turning around here. It looks like an enemy from another game. And actually, all of the enemies in this game, I'm pretty sure, are enemies taken from another game in Action 52. Again, we had all these sprites, but that's all you can use. Can't outsource any of this, or I should say, insource any of it. Oh, listen to that soundtrack. Give it a second. Listen to this. If you just don't shoot, the game remains utterly silent except for this white noise in the background. Wow. Okay, that was Laser League. I'm not sure where the lead came from, but yeah, I guess lasers I can get behind. This is Billy Bob. If I remember, this game is fucking impossible. So we got this jump, like, straight out of another world here. Actually, a lot of this looks like out of this world. Let's see, jump. How did I climb that building? There we go, okay. Let's do it one more time. Climb the building, Billy. Got past, oh, okay, and he died. I'm started out in this cage. Watch out for the spear. We're gonna climb this. Animations actually look pretty good. This is very Prince of Persia-esque, except clearly much, much, much worse. So we'll climb this. Watch out for the spear. Climb this. Watch out for those spears. I said climb this. Watch out for those. If we just run really fast, can we get by them? Yeah, but then we just fall. Like, I cannot stop at the end. Let's try that one more time, because this game at least looks visually interesting. Still got that ooze jumping, though. Here we go. Oh, that's gonna murder me. So I'm like Indiana Jones. Oh, sorry, I'm Billy Bob. This is Billy Bob Thornton trying to escape his phobia of antiques. Okay, here we go. There's no way I can make this jump. Excuse me, downvote arrow. I was trying to make a point there. There's no way I can actually escape that fall, because my guy can't run and jump at the same time, because it's the goddamn ooze jumping. Alright, clearly never play tested. Billy Bob. Best looking game here, but doesn't play so good. Ugh, City of Doom. Space shooter? Nope. Oh, I'm climbing a wall. Okay, this is exactly like Bart's Nightmare here with Bartzilla. So we'll just... Okay, get turned into an angel if you touch the windows. Let's try climbing this up. Bowling balls getting thrown at me. Bats falling. This is a pretty doom-laden city, I'll give you that. You know, I always wondered in cartoons like this, people always threw bowling balls out their window. In the past, did everybody own a bowling ball? It seems like bowling ball ownership is it's down these days. The industry's taken a wide hit ever since bowling alleys started providing their own. So I'm climbing the Doom City here. Once I get to the top, who knows? Pretty much climbing the Burj of Dubai here, apparently. I like how the windows change color on the way up. That's pretty nice. Yeah, if you people think that blue and orange phenomenon in games and movies is new, well, obviously City of Doom has something to say about that. And now, I guess, I'm in space. So this is clearly a game that takes place in the future after these, like, robotic wasp aliens have enslaved humanity, and we built our space elevators. Let's go to bits and pieces. Alright, so I am in Plan 9 from outer space. I have no attack. So I guess I've just got to jump over these guys, into these guys. Watch out for the skeletons. Really interesting color selection here. I got eaten by the creature from the Black Lagoon. Okay, jump over them. Bits and pieces, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you can pretty much glean all you need to know from the title, as in, only bits and pieces of this game got finished. Hey John, how much of your game's done? Only bits and pieces. Good enough for us! Here at Action 52, we're non-selective. Alright. I hope that I can somehow reach some enemies later that are different from these green creatures from the Black Lagoon or werewolves in Pampers. Here's hoping. Alright, here we go. Bits and pieces speedrun. Ah, he devoured me. 2 lives left. You know, I don't think that's necessary. I've only got 1 life to live, and I can't waste it playing bits and pieces. Bleeps and blips. Beeps and blips. Space shooter. Surprisingly few beeps and blips here. I hear a lot of... I guess that is harder to write as an onomatopoeia. Jesus, am I picking up enough 1-ups? There's like 1 on the screen every 5 seconds. Something tells me that this game is probably a little bit easy. Did I defeat it? Oh no, it's just another one where if you fire continuously, no more enemies appear on the screen. Seems to be a pretty common problem. Here we go, here comes the X. X gonna give it to me. Please, another 1-up when I have like 17 lives now. Level 2! Second verse, same as the first. That's beeps and blips. Ugh. Manchester, this one could be interesting, I suppose. Okay, I'm Damon Albarn here, picking up music notes and punching Noel Gallagher who's shooting fireballs at me. I am also the slowest walker in history. Let's give that one more try. I guess it's called Manchester because it's about pop music or punk music. I don't know. It's a little hard to tell. The mythology here is a little difficult. It's got the same problem as lollipops, where I punch in the sky, I can just keep moving. Sorry, did I say problem? I mean feature. Manchester, pretty strange game, but that kind of goes without saying, doesn't it? Jumping on these music blocks, punching Sid Vicious in the head. Who am I supposed to be? Who could I possibly be with that hair? Rowdy Roddy Piper? I don't know. One of the singers from Nelson? I've made dated references before, but that one might take the cake. Jesus, that part is really hard. I had exactly the same score. Manchester. We're on the last page, finally. Now let's play boss. I honestly have no idea what this one's going to be about. Oh, Jesus, I'm a reptilian. Shooting laser guns at other reptilians. Hands coming down from the building, dropping bombs on me. I almost thought it would be impossible for me to get past that section right there. So this is certainly strange. Really phallic kind of power lines coming from those How did I die? Oh, it's kind of, thank God anyway. Alright, dead ants. Alright, looks more like live ants to me. I guess this is Space Invaders. We've got other dead ants trying to shoot me with pieces of chewed up bubblegum. And they succeeded. Pretty exciting. This one actually comes close to having a score in it, I suppose. And by score, I obviously mean a soundtrack. You know I'm a sucker for shitty games with great soundtracks. I've articulated that on several other occasions. And like most games in Action 52, I can still shoot through the walls, which is good because that gives me a chance against these enemies. Come on, oh, you're not going to do me like that. How could I possibly get away from that guy? So we got purple ants. I'm a pink... Hey. I'm a pink ant. There's some green ants too. Mythical powers of some sort, I'm sure, are bequeathed to all of them. But I'm the dead ant, so I think I have an advantage. Or I'm gonna become the dead ant? They're gonna be the dead ants? Or we're all dead ants? I don't know. Let's dead ants. Put on your red shoes. I can't shoot sideways, so I'm just dead. Game over. Back to the main menu. We're getting pretty close to the end here. So let's play some Hambo's Adventures. So this is Chill Out. And by Chill Out, I mean Crybaby. And by Crybaby, I mean French Baker. And by French Baker, I mean Evil Empire. Let's try that one more time. So this one, I don't actually have an attack. I think I'm trying to get to that door at the top, where glory awaits me, if I can just go through it. Avoid these boomerangs, what am I talking about? Beach balls. My guy's a pig, I guess. You can see that when he dies. Okay, this shit. Come on! Like, this is the second level. You presented me with a pretty difficult situation to get past here. Okay, are those sticks of dynamite? What is that? Can I pick those up? Nope, okay, well, would have been nice to know that before it started. Even just a screen saying, like, okay, we know you're going to encounter a lot of things that make no sense. Here's a legend of what enemies are good and what kind of power-ups you can pick up exist. Hambo's Adventures. Time warp. Let's do the time warp tickers. Yeah. Okay, so I'm Thing from the Addams Family. I can jump and I can flick. Time? Time? I don't know. You tell me. Time? I don't know. Is it time yet? Time? Oh, it's about 4:32, actually. Time? This one's pretty good. It's almost like they didn't finish programming this game, and they put this in there to be like, should we give them time here? We'll give them more time when they flick this enemy. And this sprite just looks so cheap. Like, look at the way it's just been a hand cut off at the fingers on the left side there. Time warp tickers. Nonsensical. Jigsaw. Alright, this is based on the movie Saw. Alright, so I'm shooting nails out of my dick. This one actually has a pretty cool soundtrack. I'm fighting wrenches that look like HIV awareness ribbons. Okay, there's no way I am going to get past that pair of pliers there. I take too long to fall with the goddamn ooze jumping. Jigsaw's done. Ninja Assault, okay. Oh, this one's nice. Looks exactly the same as, what was that game called? I've totally forgotten already. Slashers. Oh, like, this is not so bad, actually. This one seems pretty cool. I can do jumping kicks, which is more than a lot of these games have going for it. Wielding 2 purple Saints Row-style dildos here. Do you think this game is inspired by Ninja Gaiden, the way I've got all these animals trying to kill me? Fucking birds, man. And I walk too goddamn fast for the screen, so I'm actually pushing up against the right side of it at certain points. Hooah! I don't know, is that me getting hit or me doing some killing? Looks like me doing some killing. Murder this guy. Murder this guy! This is our old murder simulator here. This is Ermac right here. You come out the other side of the screen? That hardly seems fair. If I know anything about these ninja games, it's that these spinning rolls are the most effective move. 100% of the time. Fucking dogs, man. Dogs hate ninjas. Proven fact. If I lived in feudal Japan, I would have dogs surrounding me at all times. Ugh. Here we... Oh, the fucking dog exploded on me. Kamikaze dogs. Train him early. This guy... Did he die? What? He just left the building? More birds. Oh, so as soon as I get to the end of this level, I will be ending my time with ninja assaults. Or you know what, let's kill it here. Alright, let's move on to our next game after Ninja Assault. Robbie Robot, only 2 left. Excellent. So here we go. This looks like the same platformer we've played 5,700 times already. Can I shoot up? No. So I guess those enemies are just gonna be totally inaccessible to us. Man, Robbie Robot looks like a fat sack of shit, doesn't he? He looks... I can't even figure... He's a little bit chubby, and is he even a robot? Am I the robot? Am I fighting against the robot? I don't know. I'm pretty much done with this, though. Let's leave Robbie... Oh, Robbie and the robots. I should have known. And we'll check out Cheetah Man, because obviously Cheetah Man is the only one here that is actually kind of a full-fledged game. So the action game master was at home playing his video game, and suddenly this big robot arm tried to give him a hand job. I can't skip this scene as much as I want to. Cheetah Man theme song is actually pretty good. Like I said, I'm a sucker for shitty games with great music. It's the Cheetah Men, who look like American gladiators, but with spots. Okay. I get the story here. The Cheetah Men ran off, and now, the Cheetah Men! It sounds like the punchline of the Aristocrats. During this game, you will have 3 Cheetah Men, a different one in every second level to fight for you. I like this, a little bit of instruction, a little bit of exposition. So... Action Game Master. We'll use Ares, wooden clubs, and martial arts skills to defeat the enemies on the first 2 levels. Alright, walk in here. Again, another enemy armed with dildos. I cannot jump, I can only move. Here we go, let's make it through. Jesus, quite a sound effect when you murder something, isn't there? That's a pretty rockin' soundtrack, I can get behind that. Is this really the most effective way to attack somebody with clubs? What is the perspective here? Oh, I guess I can't climb up that. But I also can't go to the right anymore. I guess I can climb up it, okay. Like, I can't tell when I'm gonna fall into these things and when I'm gonna be safe. Like, look at that! It makes it look like you can walk above it, but I couldn't get past it. Where do I start? Right at the very beginning again, of course. I guess I was only like 10 seconds into the level. Here we go, let's keep going. Now, in terms of Cheetah Man, a lot of people actually express a begrudging kind of admiration for this game. I am not one of those people. I think this is clearly the best game in the Action 52 package, but that's obviously not saying a whole lot. It's still totally unplayable, as are the sequels, but still pretty rockin' soundtrack, and, you know, sometimes in Action 52 that's all you got going for you, especially if we're talking about, Dambusters, right? So here we go, let's come down here, maybe I can get to the end. I at least want to see the second Cheetah Man, if at all possible. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Waterfalls, space creatures, bats. Really throwing the whole gauntlet of video game enemies at me here. Falling rocks, I guess. Fireballs that you can explode. Alright, here we go. We made it to the ice level, now I can jump. Do I go down or right? I sure hope I go down. Alright, excellent. Oh, I can stop myself with those clubs too. Fantastic. Murdering the Saddam Hussein sprite from Storm Over the Desert, or Shadow Over the Desert, whatever it was called. Fighting mosquitoes, more Saddam Husseins. Little known fact, if we had just called the Cheetah Men out of reserves, America would have won that war in Afghanistan so quickly. Because clearly, I've murdered 2 Saddam Husseins already. Here we go. Doing some jumping. Doing some clubbing. That's all cheetahs love to do. Cheetahs love the clubbing. Looks like I'm holding 2 chicken legs. 2 lives left? That's actually not so bad. Let's do some falling. Uh-oh. Yes, thank you. Fall. Fall down. At least I get to murder Saddam Hussein again. I take great pleasure in that. Again, these could just be lookalikes, so I gotta be careful. What is in the background there? It looks like the remnants of a landfill or like some kind of prehistoric parking garage. Why am I concerning myself with the story of the Cheetahmen? This is what happens when you're an hour deep into Action 52. Oh man, that San Diego Chargers logo almost got me there. You know, the one good thing I can say about this game that I can't say a lot about in Action 52 is the simple fact that it does not have ooze jumping. It has normal kind of platform action jumping, which is an unbelievable boon here. More San Diego Chargers logos dying. I think I've got to be coming up to the end of the level here. Fucking snowballs. God damn it. Alright, now I gotta do the whole thing, of course, from the very beginning. I think this is gonna be my last life in Cheetah Man. I'm getting a little bit exasperated with this whole Action 52 situation, but you know what? I'm glad I did it. It's one of those projects where, unless you do it, everyone's gonna continually request it. And I had a great time doing it as well. Obviously, this seems like a good time to start doing the post-mortem on this Action 52 video, considering, well, we're closing in on, like, oh, well, over an hour at this point. Jesus Christ, what have I subjected myself to? Alright, I gotta be careful with those jumps. It makes it easy for the enemies to get to me. Here we go. San Diego Chargers logo. 2 chicken drumsticks. Cheetah Man, in a nutshell, basically. More Saddam Hussein. How many times do I have to kill you, Saddam? Thought we finally got you back in 03. Now we gotta watch out for this goddamn renegade snowball. Ah, take that. God damn it. All the enemies on the ground. Game over. Game over? I'm free! Alright, this has been Let's Hate Action 52. Game 1 to 52 taken down. It's been a good time. As always, if you have suggestions for Let's Hate, leave it in the comments and I'll take a look at all of them. Now, let's have Dambusters play us out. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.